In the dimly lit corners of smoky parlors and the silent halls of private clubs, the clinking of billiard balls is more than a mere game. It speaks of history, culture, and forgotten stories waiting to be told. Billiards, often seen as a leisurely pastime played by gentlemen in waistcoats, is in fact a mirror reflecting social stratifications, cultural shifts, and geopolitical movements. This essay attempts to roll back the green bays to uncover the hidden chapters of billiards, a game that has been a silent witness to secret negotiations, a catalyst for unexpected social mixings, and a playground for mathematical and physical intellectualism. The game of billiards, or its antecedents, might be as old as the medieval period, yet our common understanding seldom stretches beyond the surface. Originally emerging in Northern Europe, the activity that inspired billiards began not in opulent halls, but upon the lawns where bowls was popular. By the 15th century, it had moved indoors, transitioning to tables as a miniature version of croquet. This transition marked not only a shift in venue but in the social and political implications of the game, as it became a sport cloaked in the intrigue of European courts. As billiards moved indoors, it began to take on a new identity, one shrouded in the solace of the European elite. Kings, queens, and courtiers found the game an engaging diversion, one that also served as a tool for displaying wealth and power through ornately designed tables and cues, some inlaid with precious stones and metals. The detailed depictions of billiards in artworks from the Renaissance period offer a glimpse into this royal fascination. For instance, a famous 17th century painting shows King Louis XIV, a known billiards enthusiast, engaged in a game, underscored by his regal posture and the luxurious ambiance. Such images enshrine the political significance of the game, signaling strategic interactions that were veiled within recreational engagements. Billiards' journey from the regal realms to its modern democratized form is a captivating tale of cultural diffusion and adaptation. As the game percolated down from royal courts to public houses and eventually to working men's clubs in the 19th century, it morphed in its rules and the styles of play. This expansion provided an arena for people from different classes to converge, sometimes challenging the existing social hierarchy. In the 19th century, the Industrial Revolution played a pivotal role in billiards' dissemination. Billiard rooms became standard features in the newly established public houses, serving as spaces for socialization among the burgeoning urban populace. Remarkably, the game also turned into a subtle form of resistance, where the working classes could partake in a form of leisure previously reserved for the higher echelons of society. The proliferation of billiard rooms across Europe and America in the 1800s underscores the game's role in challenging and at times maintaining social distinctions. Here, the intricacies of class dynamics were played out in microcosm, reflecting broader societal shifts. This metamorphosis from exclusive to inclusive echoed the shifting landscapes of power and participation during this era. Billiards has been as much a scientific endeavor as a cultural artifact. The precision required in the game brought forth an interest in geometric principles and physical dynamics. By the late 18th century, scientists like Claude Louis-Marie Henri Navier began applying mathematical concepts to improve the understanding of ball trajectories and collisions, dramatically altering the game's technical landscape. The evolution touched upon not just how the game was played, but also the very tools used. The development of the cue, from rudimentary sticks to finely balanced implements, marked a significant advancement. Similarly, the transformation from wooden to slate beds under the felt improved both the game's speed and accuracy, allowing for finer control and more diverse strategies. This intertwining of art and science culminated in the 19th century with players like William Cook and Charles Dickens, who not only mastered the game's techniques but also imbued their style with a theatricality that turned billiards matches into riveting public spectacles. Their flair and precision propelled billiards into the realm of high arts, demonstrating its capacity to meld skill with creative expression, as much a canvas as a competition. Today, billiards remains a potent symbol in popular culture, embodying themes of strategy, competition, and social interaction. In cinema and literature, billiard halls are often depicted as crossroads of human tales where characters and fates collide. This presents a continuity of the game's historical role as an arena for both conflict and camaraderie, a place where diverse human stories intermingle. The game also holds a reflective mirror to issues of gender and diversity. Initially dominated by men, the contemporary billiard scene has seen a progressive inclusion of women and players from various backgrounds, echoing broader societal movements towards inclusivity and recognition of diversity. The legacy of billiards as a cultural phenomenon stretches beyond the confines of its tables. As a pastime that has adapted and thrived over centuries, it offers a unique lens through which to view the interconnected narratives of culture, society, and history. Its resilience and adaptability suggest not just a game, but a constantly evolving cultural dialogue. Through the hidden chapters of billiards, from royal courts to modern halls, we witness a game that is as much about human engagement as it is about angles and velocities. It is, indefinitely, a narrative of people, power, and the spaces in between, a narrative that continues to evolve and fascinate.